All right, good Tuesday evening, everybody. It looks like the weather's going to be quiet for the rest of this week, but it will be turning colder starting tonight, and those temperatures trending downward through the rest of this week. Of course, that's Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Couple of fronts moving through. Now, the first front is the one that gave us the round of storms last night. It did continue today, mostly south and east of Jackson, as expected. Now that's well to the east of us, and the front's just about to clear the state. Front number 2, following quickly on its heels, that's the one that's going to bring in the much colder weather, as we've got a cold air mass represented by that area of high pressure behind it, which is coming from up north from across Canada. So that's why it's going to be chilly as we go through the next couple of days. 62 degrees, still pretty mild right now. We're between those two fronts, but this 62 is actually the coldest temperature we have seen so far today. The low this morning was 64, so this is the new low for the day, and it's just going to continue to get colder. Notice we got a northwest wind at 6 miles per hour. I think after that second front comes through, we're going to start to see our winds gusting in from the north at up to 25 miles per hour during the day tomorrow. Of course, no worries about rain. That's done for a couple of days. Last night, though, of course, we did have a lot of rain and severe weather. We had several severe thunderstorm warnings, a tornado warning, and that was verified. The National Weather Service sent a survey crew out to western Hinds County, and they determined that about 5 miles to the west-northwest of Learned, we had a tornado touchdown at 1:58 a.m. It lifted at 2:01 a.m., so it was only on the ground for 3 minutes for 1.75 miles. It had 75-mile-per-hour winds, so it was a very weak tornado, so lowest on the scale, an EF0, and it was only 100 yards wide, but that was strong enough to produce some tree damage in that area while it was on the ground for just a few minutes. Now, we mentioned the rain. There was a ton of it, of course, last night and this morning. Most of it, though, along and north of Interstate 20, where we got between, on average, about 2 to 3 inches, and officially out at the airport, we picked up 2.93 inches, so almost 3 inches of rain from the storm. Compare that to Hattiesburg. A lot of the Pine Belt did get a little bit of rain, but actually the city of Hattiesburg got none. They got 0. They were missed by the storm. They did, however, before that front moved through this afternoon, warm to 84 degrees this afternoon, which tied a record high for them, which was originally set back in 1908. All right, now, they were at 84 this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, they're going to be down to 54 degrees. So a 30-degree cool down as both of the fronts come through, and it's going to be cooler the farther north you live. 50 in Jackson, upper 40s in our northern counties tomorrow morning, and then barely a warm-up. Even though we're going to see mostly sunny skies, we're also going to have that brisk north wind out there, and that's going to keep our temperatures down only in the 50s north and west of Jackson, barely 60 from Jackson to Forest, and in the lower to mid-60s in our southern counties, which is a 20-degree cool down from today. If Hattiesburg was at 84 today and they're expecting mid-60s tomorrow, it's a 20-degree drop. And the numbers continue to go down. This is in Jackson. Thanksgiving, we're at 57 for a high, and on Black Friday, 56, and then only recovering back into the low 60s over the weekend. And then your morning lows, of course, are going to be even lower. For about 3 mornings, we're going to be in the 30s. The coldest morning will be Black Friday morning at 34 degrees, just above freezing. And some places to the north of us could be even colder, so maybe touching the freezing mark. So if you're going to go outside and wait in line for stores to open before the sun comes up, just know if you're going to do that and you're going to be outside for a while, you need to dress in layers for Friday morning. Now, we are going to see sunshine Friday, and it is going to warm up, but it's going to take a few hours for those temperatures to make it into the 50s Friday afternoon. So, front number 2 coming through for tonight. High pressure comes in behind it. Initially, the winds are going to be strong tomorrow, but as the high pressure moves right over the area, those winds are going to relax, and it's just going to be sunny and chilly for Thursday night and through the day Friday. The next storm is going to be coming in over the weekend. Now, best half of the weekend is going to be Saturday, because that's the day I think clouds are just going to be increasing, and we'll see some showers coming in late in the day. I'm only going to give it about a 20% chance for Saturday. So if you got things to do, that's the better half of the weekend. Maybe putting up Christmas decorations on the outside of the house. If you're going to wait until the weekend to do it on Saturday. Don't wait until Sunday, because Sunday looks to be a wet day at this point, at least a higher chance of rain for the second half of the weekend. All right, tonight, let's call it fair to partly cloudy, certainly cooler, northwest wind, 50 degrees in the morning. Then tomorrow, notice the winds pick up from the north, gusting up to 25 miles per hour. It's going to be mostly sunny and chilly with a high of 60. 50s for highs Thursday, Friday. Lows will be in the 30s through Saturday morning. Then clouds increase, stray showers Saturday, best chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Now, there will be some thunderstorms in the mix. Honestly, don't think Sunday, Monday is going to be as bad as it was last night, but it's a few days out, and we will continue to keep you posted about the possibility of stronger and potentially severe storms. Right now, I'm not thinking that that's going to be an issue, but again, keep watching the space, and we'll keep you updated on the forecast. After the rain tapers off Tuesday, notice temperatures drop again. Of course, that's what usually happens, but this time they're going to drop a little bit more, so we do expect temperatures to at least be down to about freezing by the middle of next week, by next Wednesday morning, and next Wednesday is the third day of December. So already getting into December, end of the year is coming up in just a couple weeks. All right, that's going to do it for your weather update tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with your next weather update. Until then, have a good one.